Call it the call of the Canuck as a stampede of fans crossed the border and piled into the rink in Buffalo.
There's more Canadians here than there is Americans, you know?
Sure, the undefeated American juniors were at home, taking on a team considered the underdogs.
Canada!
But from all the red and white, it was as if the Canadians had the home ice advantage. And those Canadian fans waiting a whole year to see this rematch. Fans hoping to exact revenge for that overtime defeat last year on Canadian soil. And as the contest began, Canada's juniors did something they'd failed to do for much of the tournament: score first and early. This goal by Curtis Hamilton came less than 3 minutes into the game, and before the opening period was over, they made it 2-0. The kind of start Canadian fans had been hoping to see.
It's been culture shock for the Americans. Look around. This is Canada's rink, and we're in the U.S. It's fantastic.
Early in the second, Team USA failed to capitalize on a power play, and then Canada got a two-man advantage and made it 3-0 with a shot from Ryan Johansson.
Ryan Johansson!
Into the third, Canadian Zach Kassian made it 4-0, a pounding the Americans tried to recover from. Finally getting onto the board midway through the period, but it wasn't enough, giving Team Canada a sound and sweet victory.
You saw from basically the opening face-off that they were very aggressive and very physical, and they really took away the Americans' will in this game.
And obviously this was a giant win for the juniors. As you can see, these fans have just come out of the arena. A huge, huge win. It wasn't a gold medal game, but in many ways it was just as satisfying a win. Lloyd?
Well, how sweet it is for those Canadians, John. I mean, beating the Americans on home ice against a hitherto very hot U.S. goalie. Wow. Have the people of Buffalo ever seen this many Canadians before?
I mean, it is such a huge crowd of Canadians being in that arena, seeing all that red and white around. I mean, it was almost as if you were in Canada to see all these Canadians here. It is really quite something, and obviously a lot of these Canadians will be here until Wednesday when that matchup against Russia happens on Wednesday.
Are a lot of those people just planning not to come back to work? They're going to stay there till Wednesday then, because that's a key game for Canada, and the players have to come up again after coming up very high tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously going to hope for a big win on Wednesday against Russia, and the Americans, they are going to have to play for the bronze against the Swedes.
All right. Thank you, John, and continue to have fun down there. It looks great.
Okay. Thanks, Lloyd.